they made a fundraiser for me, and like within I think within 10 minutes. I'm not sure. Within 10 minutes.
It's about 10 minutes. Yeah, goal reached. No, update number 1. Goal reached in less than 10 minutes.
Right. So within 10 minutes, these people who I've never met before, and not like only like a handful of people got to donate. They had like this donate war, or I don't know what happened. Well, within 10 minutes, $1,000 has been like donated to me, and I'm just like I'm like completely. I'm so overwhelmed. I actually think I signed off like all like internet for like a day, and I was so overwhelmed, and I was like in this weird state. But anyway, so like these people, all my IRL or all my nerdy friends from online, they've donated me $1,000, and this will be enough for the plane ticket for me to go to the UK, which was the plan. The plan was for me to establish enough money to go for a ticket so I could spend the money I had already saved up on the place, on food and living conditions for the place I was going to go. So I traveled to I don't know, 2 weeks later my plane leaves, and I leave the Caribbean with a smile, and I'm ready for new adventures. And I bought the cheapest plane ticket like we ever find. I'm very flexible. I end up sleeping in airports and so on for the cheapest flight, and I arrive at London Heathrow Airport, which I've never been in before, I think, and I was been told that I was going to meet a friend of mine called Ryan, who's been a friend of mine for about 1 year or 2 years now. Awesome guy. He told me he was going to drive me to one of my other friends who I was planning to live with. So it ends with I get surprised and taken off. I get caught up at, and 2 other friends of mine who I've known for even longer, they end up being in the airport. And one of which was the person who actually encouraged me to come there in the first place, who lives in Norway. So he actually bought a plane ticket to London to meet me. And they're standing there with their signs, holding, I don't know.
So you're basically like a celebrity coming in there. That's amazing, man.
It was crazy. Like complete. I cannot explain it, but it was crazy to me. Not only to meet people who I've been talking to and wanted to meet for so long, but just to, I don't know. I was completely blown away. I can't even explain how it was right now, but it was quite weird.
I don't think there's any way you can. I mean, it's the biggest, strongest, most emphatic statement of how the people that you meet in game aren't just people that you know in game. They can actually become friends.
They're not just characters on a scoreboard. Yeah. They're behind those computers who you still talk to. So yeah, I definitely recommend that for people. So speed up a little bit. We hang out. We have like a day where I'm completely fucking tired because I don't know why, but I'm retarded. I haven't slept in the plane. But I'm exhausted, but I'm streamed with joy.
Yeah.
And people who are so relaxed, by the way, with like their own presence. Like they weren't. I imagined they were going to be uncomfortable, but we were like 4 people, and everyone like swung really well. And they actually bought me dinner too, and we ended up hanging out. I'm not gonna lie, actually, the dinner wasn't all that great, but like the thought of it was so awesome. And it was some hipster dinner, which was it was pretty cool food. It was like weird food, but yeah, the thought that count. And they ended up driving me to the designated place where I was supposed to live, which I'd already made an agreement with my good friend of mine called Jamie, who I now am roommates with. So here I am. Fast forward like 2.5 months later, I am sitting on 2 couch pillows, and my computer is on a shoebox, and yeah.
I can hear the traffic coming by.
The game. Yeah. So my window's open, so my computer won't overheat, and I think this is why they wanted me to show the cam, so I could show up my shoebox, for an awesome ending on the story, I imagine.
Well, we still have to transition into Twink Cup at this point.
I'm so fucking. Yeah, this is why I didn't want to talk about this.
Nah, man, I don't apologize about it at all. I honestly, at this point, could care less if Stream and such doesn't appreciate this, but I think it's a fantastic story.
Twink Cup, Twink Cup.
Well,
Right.
let's transition it to this. All of this has happened. You've had these people that have stood behind you, not only stood behind you, but propelled you forward. And now we're here. GCS is coming into the Twink Cup. You guys had a super strong arena showing.
We did? I guess so.
I think you guys had a good arena showing. I mean, I had no real... I didn't really know about you guys, other than that you had that 29 guild and such, and the cool surfer dude on the website. And I thought you guys actually played really well in there. You came in with a different comp, in one that multiple people had come in and said you didn't just follow what other people had done.
Oh, no. Originality and being outside of the box is what I want to stand for. I don't appreciate all this tunnel visioned ideas or copying other people. So I don't know. But like, actually, talking about this is totally on topic. Yeah. Talking about the Twink Cup, the arena thing. After the arena happened, and I was talking, discussing with my team and whatnot, I got the vibe. I got this awful vibe and this awful feeling. After the Twin Cup was like, or after the 3 tournament was over and Harvest won, like the rational me was like, I was so happy because Chase is one of my really good friends. Chase is HB. So after Daniel, Chase, and Josh, which are Living Force, Stacks, and Honeybuns, they won the tournament. I was jealous. And like I actually talked with Chase about this the other day. I mentioned a story about me. So I've had a girlfriend here and there, and I've been known for telling my counterpart that if they're out in town, and this is gonna sound crazy by the way, and don't judge me, but if they're out of town and they're ever like in their moment and they find some other person that they want to like spend time with, like I'm just like, you know what, fucking go for it. Like honestly, what makes you happy makes me happy, and I'm not even kidding. I feed off this. Like whatever makes other people happy, like it affects me. It affects me so much that so jealousy is like it's not my thing. I don't want to be associated with jealousy. It's a curse word for me. So when after the threes tournament, I felt jealous, and I felt annoyance for myself. I hated myself because I hated this feeling of like me wanting someone else to not be happy. I wanted. The moral of the story is that it was all about winning, and the vibe I got from my team and everyone else who was participating in the tournament is all about winning. And I feel like it's important for us to take everything in perspective and realize what we're here for. Like honestly, real talk, I didn't cross halfway around the globe to win. I played for an experience. That's why people do certain things. That's why people go skydiving, pun intended. Like you pay for an experience, and you hope for that experience to be good. And of course, winning in a lot of people's minds is success. But like winning, it's state of mind. Like it is what you make of it. And like for me, I just want a good experience. And after my team lost, like I'm not gonna lie, people were hella salty, and I also feel like if you're not expected to lose, if you don't have, or at least not have it in mind, then whenever you go downhill and you're on that hill when you have to propel so hard up the hill to manage and live, then you're gonna fall. Like, and that's why when I see people on the forums just fucking cocking their way through and like creating these images of themselves and puffing themselves up, like I understand that people somewhat do it for hype. Yes. But like it's also like you're creating this fake image, and you're just like, it just means that if you don't succeed, you're just gonna be lying on the ground, and you won't have the hard skin to like stand yourself up and like, yeah. So
kind of like there's more to the victory.
Yeah, and also
or this more is this than victory, let's say.
I feel like we're tying the ends now. This is why I went to the Caribbean. I went to the Caribbean to harden my skin, and I like that as character development. So when I see people puffing themselves up and explaining how good they are, and that's fine. That's fine. Like I understand confidence is really important. Don't get me wrong, but when it comes to there's a certain point where it's just like it's frustrating to listen to, and it just softens your skin, and like you just create this illusionary scenario where if you ever face this wall, which everyone faces in their lives, then you're gonna. I'm sorry, mate, but you're gonna fall. You're not gonna be ready for these, challenges that lies.
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't even want to ask you the stock questions. I think this has been amazing. I'm just going to give you the option if you'd like to give some shout-outs real quick, and then we will call this conversation.
I would like to give a shout-out, first and foremost for you, for giving me a little bit of time, more than usual, I believe, to tell my story. I'm sorry. I
Dude, as I've said it 8 times, man. Don't apologize. It's a good story.
Okay. I won't apologize. I'll stick up for my story because it happened, and I don't
be proud of it. It's your life.
I am proud of it. Okay, so I would like to give a shout out to you for introducing me. I'd like to give a shout out to everyone watching. I would like to give a shout out for all the people I've met in the U.S. so far, which. Some have been cool. Some have been just interesting and straight up good people, I guess. So a shout out to all the people I've met and I've somewhat gained a friendship with, I think. And obviously all the fuck, man, I'm really bad at this. I'm really bad. I had people tell me before I came to the interview that they wanted individual shout outs. That's going to be hard.
You have your time, man. You're the last one of the day, so take your time.
Fuck. Well, shout out to, obviously, I have to say to my guild, but not really my guild. I don't want to give a shout out to my guild, because my guild is just like fucking words. Like, it's what the people who it consists of, and what it stands for. And I believe that back 4 years ago when I created this guild, and I was with how, bear in mind that I created this with 3 other friends. When I created this guild, it was for to promote non-elitism and to somehow get to the point where you eventually meet the people who you spend time with writing so much with, I think. And yeah, long story short, we ended up meeting, and hopefully I have loads of other online friends to meet in the future. And so my guild will go out to the idea of family, and that this modern virtual world we all live in, and this game, which undeniably is just a mask we take on ourselves because we maybe don't like how reality is treating us. I don't know. It's different from person to person, but I believe that the reason we play all these games is because we don't really we like this world better than the world we're living in. So I like real personas, and I like real people, and so I will get a shout out to that idea that I think you should, if you meet someone online or whatever, you should. I stand by that you get a little closer to those people, with boundaries, obviously. Okay, so my shout out goes to. Sorry, I'm sorry. You should never have asked me to this interview. Fuck. I'm sorry. I'm not going to give any specific shout-outs. I can't. Because I'm just going to leave people out, and I don't want to do that. So, yeah, I give shout-out to all the people who have supported me so far. I'd like to give a apology for myself, actually, for me not answering any messages whatsoever from the real world. Anyone back in Denmark. I've literally not answered anyone in about 8 months now, I think. Mm-hmm. I've spoken to my mom and my dad. I sent my dad I was honestly a dick. I sent him hi. He's been written mail to me 8 times, and I just wrote hi back or something like that. And I linked him a picture or something like that, something funny. I just wanted to make him sure I So my shout out goes to the people who I've not talked to a long time, and my shout out goes to future Twinks who hopefully find out what the real message is about playing WoW. I'm not sure. Fuck. I'm going to stop there.
I wanted to leave it just at that, but the stream is demanding some Warsong Gulch. So I didn't want to do it, but I'm going to. Who's your dark horse? And remove yourself from the equation. Who's your favorite? And then I don't call it.
We're in the equation either, so that's okay. I think. But that said, I think that we're a volcano, and I am, quotation, the leader of this volcano. This volcano is bound to erupt, and either be it on ourselves or on our foe. We will see. But the dark horse of my pick will be undeniably going to say that John is obviously John being pizza, and SR are definitely going to be my top pick. And anyone not saying that, I feel like it's a bit biased and
All right, so
foolish.
that'll be your favorite. Then who's your dark horse?
Oh, right. So so dark horse. I feel like people have lost confidence in Harvest. And even though I am biasedly a Harvest fanboy, I feel like I feel like Harvest and SR are the best on the spot guilds. So if anything funky goes on, which we're definitely going to pull. If anything funky goes on, I feel like they're going to be the best to respond. So if I already picked SR as my favorites to win, I feel like Harvest, if people think they are considered even dark horse, I feel like now they are sort of are. I feel like they would be the dark horse to win and conquer. And obviously JCM is a strong team.
Well,
you
can't say everybody.
No. I don't think that their JCM are going to. I'm a dark horse goes to Harvest, and my favorite goes to CSR. Those are my final words.
All right, well, guys, this is going to conclude the Saturday Twink Cup leader interviews. I want to thank HB. I want to thank Pizza. I want to thank Shades. And Dan, I'd like to thank you. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. And on Tuesday, after HB's and I's podcast, I will be speaking with Blackout and Love Shack. So I will catch you guys on Tuesday. Dan, can you turn the camera on just for 30 seconds?
Oh, my God.
Just 30 seconds.
Fine.
Yeah, there you go, guys.
I'm just going to show you the shoebox. I think that's all they wanted. So, I am me, and this is my shoebox. This is my receipts that I have to save in order for if I don't know, need something refunded because I have no money. And this is my shoebox that I play on. My computer's like put on the edges of the shoebox in order for my computer to not overheat. And I sleep on these two pillows. I don't know if you can see. They're two couch pillows. Can you see anything?
No, everyone can see it.
Okay.
Everyone wants to see your face, though, more than anything, apparently. Just give a big smile, a thumbs up, and say 2015 Twink Cup.
I'm smiling already, man. I'd like to not anonymous in that sense, but I think I'll end it at that. I'm sorry. Sorry, team.
Tilt up a little bit for the face.
No, I won't.
All right. You guys got the Dan cam. So thanks again, buddy. It was fantastic talking with you.
Thanks for having me, man.
All right, guys. Stream is going off. Thanks again. See you guys in game. See you guys Tuesday.